So when we started Single Seeking it, I was a bit hot-headed, young, naive, and lots of mistakes and errors were made. But it's part of growing up. It's part of maturing. You learn from your own mistakes. The best experience is the best teacher. People can tell you this, that. I'm gonna tell you this and that. You ain't gonna learn until you make the mistakes yourself. But it's still our duty to tell you, So going forward, what I'll say for the UK punt before, all of us we look at 84 grooming, this and that. It's an over-rinsed topic, and there'll be people that know about 20 shaheeds, but they don't know the names of the gurus properly. Well, it's good they know about shaheeds, don't get me wrong, but they don't know about Amritwala, Jamdut, Chitargupt, Dharamraj. There's so many other things. We first need to become spiritual and have a try to get some bhakti behind us, so that when we do need to make soldier decisions, they're not rash or irrational, and they come from a place of justice instead of anger and aggression and revenge and all these bad energies. It's got to be, when you do resistance or some sort of physical action against someone, it's got to be from the right place, the right intentions, and the right energy. You have to build that energy first. Otherwise, there's plenty of these Gali on the streets, soldiers, man. They'll kill 10 mans and this and that, but the energies are wrong. They're all doing it for wrong reasons and stuff. This is where Guruji took Guru Nanak Dev Ji to the sixth Guru before Guruji even gave us Shastra. I'm not saying we don't need Shastra and you have to defend yourself. There's black and white situations sometimes. But, every Gurdwara in the UK should have a youth weekly Simran session, a weekend Amritwala session where everyone goes together. What it's not happening, it's non-existent in some areas, so that needs to happen. 84, yeah, you could teach the youth or whatever, but really, what can we do in like Punjab, farming Punjab? We can't even get our laws changed, let alone take a whole country. We're not equipped. We haven't got enough weapons. I'm just saying, the people that want to do something, you're hyping up here, but you're not gonna go there and do nothing anyway. You're just getting Bunde killed over there. Do you know what I mean? And you can't do nothing from here. What, you're gonna do protests at Hyde Park? Wow, big deal. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. You have to focus on problems and stuff here. And if you're gonna do anything in Punjab, it's just got to be humanitarian work. Build up charities, support the charities that exist. Get our people out of a better place. In physiotherapy, there's a thing called regression. So sometimes you have to regress, go back to basics, and I think that's what the Panth needs to do, is go back to basics, heal, progress, slowly. Even in your own Sikhi, sometimes there's so much misconceptions, myths. You just reach a state, your mind's just frazzled and bombarded with all this stuff, and you're just so confused, and you just don't know what to do or who to trust. Just go back to the basics. Seva, Simran, sacrifice. Seva, Simran, sacrifice. The three basics, the three pillars. So do your Simran. Just go back to Wagru Simran, and start building anything again, or you just start from somewhere and just do say about the Godra and sacrifice, stuff like that. Sacrifice can be meaning your time, energy, money, you know what I mean? And doesn't always mean you have to do shahidi as well. When the time comes you to do shahidi, you can only do it if you got the guts. You're gonna get the guts from bhakti and shakti, Another thing, we need to have martial art dojos back in the Gurdwara, I've seen all these gyms, which is good to build beach bodies and stuff, but the Hung Singhs back in the day they had they trained out in the open, just used their body. We don't need all these fancy £100,000 of equipment. What will be better would be just a dojo with a few punch bags. That's what's gonna make fighters, because these beach bodies, they're not supple, they ain't got the mobility, they ain't got the agility, they ain't got the endurance. They have strength, like isolated weight strength, but they ain't got coordinated strength. A lot of them don't do compound movements, they're just isolated movements on these machines. To be a fighter and to be a bodybuilder is two different things. To be a fighter, you can do that with your own body weight, just your own body. Yeah, you can do a few compound movements with dumbbells and stuff, or even weights. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't need it, but we can join other gyms. But the Gurdwara, we need to teach our kids Gatka, Shastra Vidya, Muay Thai, MMA, whatever you're teaching, it needs to go back to fighting. That's how they're gonna fight these sort of bullies, And with the grooming thing, when I was younger, when I look back now, a lot of the cases, The girls lie. So when you're young, you think Dan's all under stress. Oh, she's a poor innocent girl, all that. You don't realize she probably just wanted to get fucked. Now she's fucked up somewhere, or something's happened somewhere, and she's lying, and she's in a pickle with her parents, or her brother's found out, so she's gonna make some shit up. Do you know what I mean? So look at the case properly. I'm telling you, most of it is dating. Dating and grooming are getting grooming and dating are two different things. You know what I mean? Don't end up in jail like a lot of these other things over bullshit. You know what I mean? No one's really kidnapping Sikh girls no more. You know what I mean? And they're not targeting Sikh girls and tricking them too much. Happens now and again, but not too much, man. Most of it, if you look at the situation, is the girls are targeting them for the D. They want the D. It all comes down to the D or the bad man. Just don't fall for this shit, man. I made bare mistakes when I was younger. I look at back at now. You know what I mean? And a lot of these things, man, they just fall for a pretty face. Oh, she can't be lying. She's so pretty. I'll marry her and this and that. Listen. Don't be a pajama, yeah. Be a banda. Don't compromise your standards so quick. Do you know what I mean? Just because she's got a pretty face. And most of these girls with pretty faces, it's just makeup. They're not looking like that once they have a shower or once they exit the swimming pool or wake up in the morning. Do you know what I mean? So you're falling for something that's made up. It's like paint. It's like paint. It comes off. Do you know what I mean? So these things, these geeky things, man, they just fall for a pretty face. It's so annoying, you know. Like, be a banda, man. Carry yourself properly. Don't be a beggar with these girls and these women, man. They take advantage of this, and they will feed you bullshit after bullshit, and you're gonna be falling for it because you think she's cute. Do you know what I mean? And you know you're willing to even go jail, and then she's with some next man after anyway. Oh, I don't know, man. You've got to keep your wits about you.